Hi there, this is the steering wheel controllers from my Skoda Octavia 2 litre VRS. It's a 2015 and the rollers are broken. I've replaced this one already. I discovered that you can buy the rollers from eBay from China. So I just bought rollers, and a pair of rollers cost less than 20 quid. I did talk to Skoda about this part. It's one piece, so even that, just because the roller's broken, you have to buy all of this with the ribbon attached. One piece, and I guess that's the part number somewhere in amongst all those numbers. Is the part number. Here we can focus. There you go. Somewhere on there is a part number, but it'll cost you over £200. So that's too much money. So these rollers, you can just change them. So I took these off. There's other videos on YouTube how to take these extract this off the steering wheel. And I quickly realised these tiny screws, they're Torx screws. These ones I've already removed. That's a T8 and that's a T6. So I've had to buy this little kit from Screwfix with a T6 and a T8. So next thing to do is undo the two screws there. Okay, so that's the two T6 screws removed, and then there's clips, one here and one on the other side. Just got to lever them up and pry the casing apart. Okay. And then there's the rubber piece. See the roller there's fractured. And then a little white tang here has to be just pressed across, and then just put a screwdriver in that little gap there, and this cover comes off. Okay, so that's the white tang released, and that comes off. Now so it goes that way, goes through that way. So it's a bit jammed here because all the broken pieces in there, but here and here I've got to use a small lever to pry these two pieces here to get this end to push through. Okay, I had it the wrong way around, so pushes through that way. So that's released on this end, and I've released the two metal ends either side there. So this should now push through. Okay, so it's now out, so it's quite hard to do. So you've got to do it evenly. So you can't just push one side out and then do the other. You've got to do bit by bit, both a little bit either side, and then eventually it comes out. So that's now released. So in the kit, you get the roller with the metal piece, and then the little pivot end So I just have to assemble it in the same way as it came out, and push it in place. Okay, so that's now pushed in place, and as I rotate it, it's got that familiar kind of clicky indexing feel. So for assembly, just make sure that these two wee little plungers, see the two little circles here and here, well, they're plungers. So on the other side, there's little dimples sticking up, two little dimples sticking up. Make sure they're both in place. If one falls out and you don't know where it goes, don't accidentally put it in that one, which is what I did on when I did the other roller, because it doesn't go in there. So there's two wee little plungers go in there. I'll take one out so you can see what they look like. No, it doesn't want to come out. That's fine. Okay, next piece to put on is this piece. So it just clicks in place. So there's a little latch. It's clicked in place. And then the rubber piece in position. Get all the little plastic pieces lined up and then push this together. Okay, so that's connected, latched together, and that one there, and all the seams are nicely together, so it's all together. So I get the button feel there, and there, and there, and best of all is the roller now feels normal. It's good, not broken. Okay, so the last thing to do is put the two screws, the two T6 screws in place, and then the four T8 screws into place on the back. Oh yeah, they attach it to the kind of plastic shroud that fits it into the steering wheel. Okay, hope this helps. I'll put in the notes, I'll put a mention about the eBay seller, if I can find it, in the notes. Okay, bye bye.